are.
All right. Should also. Yep, cool. We're live on both YouTube feeds now. Life is good. Okay. So, tonight, chat, we've got something fun because we wound up walking in on a fresh restock.
At Target, nonetheless.
Yep.
Which we, at our Target, have not had cards in stock in,
Before Christmas.
I was going to say, like 7 months.
It's been pretty bad. And while I primarily have been avoiding Target, I mean, given the state of TCG, beggars can't be choosers.
Never avoid Target. Target finds me. But also because it has a Starbucks, and I like coffee.
All right.
Guess what we found?
Yes. We found
2
Iono boxes.
times 2. We were only allowed to get 2 things per person. So I got the Iono's Bellibolt EX Premium Collection. That also comes with figurines and stuff. And it also comes with the Bellibolt EX card and Iono's Tadbulb card, a sticker, apparently, and 6 boosters. Then I got also a Journey Together, just a single pack, because why not? And you got...
And then I got Kyogre, because Admiral Derby, Whale's here.
Yes. And also another Iono's
Yes.
Bellibolt EX Premium Collection, whatever have you.
Yes.
So, that's what we're opening. And then Boris will be transitioning to either TCG Card Shop Sim or playing Kaizo after this. And I probably will be sitting in the background sorting cards because we've had a lot of cards that we've opened recently, and it's getting a little messy on that table again. So need to start organizing and trying to catch up.
Yeah. Yes. It's been a good problem because for once there have actually been cards places.
Right. But I also definitely need to sort more. So we have more room.
For sure.
So we've been very busy lately with the kid and everything. So yeah. But what are you guys excited for? What are you guys excited for us to open tonight? Looks like Ninja has joined the chat. Hello, Ninja. I know you're lurking. Little lurky turkey there. That's what I call them. They're lurky turkeys.
Speaking of turkeys,
Oh, yeah.
we had a pile of turkeys wander through our backyard the other day.
That was last night.
Yeah. It was great because it's like, especially in this economy, I mean, when Easter dinner delivers itself, that's amazing.
I mean, and it was enough for probably Easter, 4th of July,
Thanksgiving.
Christmas.
Yeah.
That's 4 holiday dinners.
Yeah, we're pretty much set. Thank God for a good size freezer. Because we're in the Midwest, and that's just the Midwest thing, is you have a giant ass freezer in your basement.
That's primarily for meat.
Yep.
I mean, that's basically what ours is. Count a few ice cream cones and popsicles.
All the important food groups.
Yes, exactly. But otherwise, I'm excited to open this Iono's Bellibolt EX. I love Iono. She is literally one of my absolute favorite trainers. And whenever I dye my hair next, it's probably going to be very similar to hers, or at least similar in the way of like the pink and the blue. Maybe not the exact shade, but I'm still a beginner. This is only the second time I've dyed my hair, so
Nice.
I think I've been doing pretty good.
Yeah.
All right. What shall we
All right.
get cracking with today? You want me to open my...
You want to kick us off?
Yeah. Just squeeze in here, maybe. Thank you. I know we ain't got much room to work with, but it's okay.
Ooh, that reminds me. I should get a new bottle of Shankies sometime.
Ask him to bring them down the next time.
Well, I was gonna grab one anyway at some point.
Do we have them by us?
Yeah, there's a few places that sell it.
Oh. You have Fireball still
Yes,
in
I
your little
have.
fridge?
I've got a few there, plus I have a ton of it upstairs.
Oh, yeah, you do. We don't really drink much. Damn, this shit's made with, like, Gorilla Glue or something.
Yeah, I've noticed that those always are like super well sealed. I'm guessing it's to prevent people stealing stuff inside them on the shelves.
They'll still do it no matter
Oh,
what.
I know, but it because it makes it more difficult. It deters kind of your lower level people.
See, that's when you just take a box cutter with you.
Sure, it happens.
Well, when the last time we were at, I think Target.
Walmart had a bunch of.
Child and I
Mm.
were at Target, I think, and they went to go look at like the slimes, and the like little mini ones were all like completely gone through. I'm like, what the hell? The mini ones that cost like $1 or $2.
People are wild.
Yeah. Welcome to America. We have fun in games. Alright, so these are the little figurines. You like put them in the little things and they stand up. But we're not going to worry about the figurines. And here are the 2 promos. They're not really promos, but they're... Well, this one is, technically, because it's the SVP one. Yep. But this one actually just goes in the regular base set.
Mm-hmm. Other than it does have the hollow foil on it, whereas the normal one would not.
Right. So we got 2 Journey Togethers. We've got 2 Twilight Masks. Wait.
No.
Twilight Mask and a Surging Sparks. Paradox Rift and Obsidian Flames.
Decent mix.
Where's that? Yep. Alright, let me move this again. Alright.
You'll have 3 Journey Togethers to open everything said and done.
Yeah. We already have all of these, right? So I can just throw these
The Journey
away.
Togethers, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I have a shit ton of Journey Togethers. I think we have everything else.
I think so.
And all of these are just 1, right? Because they're all Scarlet Violet era.
Correct.
See, I'm learning. Alright, we got Dark Energy. Bronzor. Snubble. Capsakid. Drillbur. Toadscrew. I don't know why it's difficult for me. Solrock. Doug Trio. Reverse Hollow Phantom.
Ooh!
Harvey! And there's something shiny behind it. Togekiss. But that's okay.
Starting off with a hit.
Very pretty.
I don't remember if I've got the Larvitar or not.
I don't think we do. And I'm going to put it right there for now. Put these off to the side. It was from Obsidian Flames. I think I went through that already. Yeah. So you could check in the box. Not sure. Take a picture.
Hang on.
There's that. Alright, so we got Fighting Energy. We got Flamigo, Porygon, Oricorio, Toadschool, Zebstrika, Luxurious Cape. I have such a hard time with these cards, and I don't know why. Ambipom, Reverse Hollow Flittle, Reverse Hollow Panpour, and a Zeki. Right. Pack 2 out of here. And that was from Paradox Rift. I Look, we got a Larvy though.
Yes.
All right, next up we got a pack of Surging Sparks. All right, here we go. We've got Fighting Energy. We've got Tandemouse. We've got Famfi. Oh, I love that art. Stunfisk. Shellos, and we got one of each. Graphite, I don't know. Cyrano. Paldean Tauros. Coming, if not already, live in Pokemon Go.
It's live.
Okay. It's live on Pogo. Reverse Hollow Flittle. Reverse Hollow Excadrill. And Hollow Gastrodon. Gastrodon. Alright, next up, we got a pack of Twilight Mask. And then we'll have 3 Journey Togethers for me. And then it is your turn afterwards.
Yes.
Right. One to the front. Here we go. So we got Metal Energy, Torkoal, Kadabra.
Nice.
Epic. Sweet.
Yeah, we unfortunately, it's like our I'm trying to think. The closest Hot Topic's what? Probably Madison.
Technically, Rockford is closer.
Okay.
By like 5 minutes.
Right. But yeah, it's a little bit of a drive for us for Hot Topic.
Unfortunately.
We mostly have Spencer's around here.
That's it. All right, Halucha, Tangrowth, Glaceon, Sandslash, Iron Bundle, Reverse Hollow Leafy, Reverse Hollow Slugma, and Okie Dokie. Yes, but it's not the Journey to get, or it's not the
Prismatic.
Thank you. Prismatic. All right, so 1 of 3 Journey Togethers. These are the ones that came out of Iono's box, I'm going to call it.
Yes.
Here's that one for you. All right. We've got Leaf Grass Energy, Larvesta, Beldum, Torkoal, Kamala, Harris, Verizion.
Can you hear it now?
Hop's Choice Band.
See, I told you it was Hop's Choice Band the other night when you pulled it in Japanese.
Articuno, Reverse Hollow Beldy, Reverse Hollow Ends Clink, and Regirock. Un.
Yes.
Yes, now that I see it, but it didn't look like hops.
Mm-hmm.
It just didn't seem like a hop thing to have.
Right.
I don't know. It just seemed odd for me. Which is why I was like, I don't know if it's hops. Alright. So, last pack of the Iono's box, and then I have a single Journey Together, and then it is this one's turn. Alright, we got Grass Energy, Alolan Graveler, Dunsparce, Impidimp, Lay Lunch, Oinkaloni, Excelgor, Lily's Pearl, Reverse Hollow Florgato, Reverse Hollow Oricorio, and Volcanion EX. Now we have it in English.
Yes. We pulled that one in Japanese the other night.
All right, and my last pack. Do some last pack magic here. I kiss it.
Kiss the frog.
I was gonna say something about a choker necklace, but you know what I'm talking about. Okay. That.
So, friend of ours went to the local Spencer's and found a choker with a frog on it and sent a picture of it
To us
Yep.
individually.
Yep. So my response back was, "Is that just so you could say croak me now, daddy?" To which it elicited reaction like that. It was worth it.
Yeah, usually is, isn't it?
Mhm.
All right. Last pack of Journey Together for me. We've got Metal Energy, Lorgato, Hops Rookity, Ends Clink, Nimble, Ends Clink Lang, Clink Clink Lang, Ends Cat.
You almost made it through all of them.
Why are they all besides Florgato all trainer ones? Well, I guess Nimble isn't, but whatever. No one cares about Nimble. Anyways, Hops Anaconda, Reverse Hollow Shuppet, Reverse Hollow Rockruff, and Sally EX. I think we have that in Japanese too.
I think so. Miss One asked, "Do we do any giveaways?" Not a ton.
We do giveaways? We've done giveaways?
I've done little super minor ones, nothing significant.
That I was not aware of.
Yeah, it's been a hot minute.
Gotcha. Well, guess what? I am out of packs. It is your turn. What do you want to do first?
I think I'll do the
It's right there.
Kyogre tin.
Okay.
And then we will do the other Iono's box.
Heck yes.
Can I do one if I hit 100 subs this stream? If I hit 100 subs on YouTube, I might do something. It probably wouldn't be something that I do tonight because I'd actually want to spend the time to actually plan something out.
But it is a definite goal to have in mind,
Yeah.
or a definite thing to.
It's a definite. I would probably try to come up with something if and when I do hit that.
People plan things in 2025. Hi, Quiet Tokes. How are you? And yes, I am the planner here. Plan everything. Sometimes to detrimental levels, but it's okay.
I am definitely the do I look like I have a plan? I just kind of roll with it, and it usually works.
Whereas with me, I have to plan everything.
Yeah, her anxiety will not let her not have a plan. Oh, wow.
Ah,
What kind of rally was it? Mmm. Yeah, I know Canadian politics right now are just as hot and heavy as they are in the US, for sure. All right. So this tin, gives us the Obsidian Flames, a Temporal Forces, a Stellar Crown, and 2 Surging Sparks. Honestly, having the 2 Surging Sparks in there, that actually makes this tin actually pretty solid value. Considering most places out there, Surging Sparks, if you can get for 7, that's considered a good pricing for a pack.
here is your future, but just remember, Trump is ours.
Which unfortunately means we're all screwed anyway. Oh, nice. Yeah, I've been trying to get back into doing a little bit more, at least short form content, if not long form. I have a plan for a couple of longer form YouTube videos. I just haven't gotten around to it. All right. So, Dark Energy, Brokey, Bound Sweet, Vulpix, Phantom.
Do you have that shiny yet?
Which one?
Phantom. Didn't go yet.
Nope. Amoongus, Seismitoad, Arboliva, Reverse Hollow Houndour, Reverse Hollow Steenie, Togekiss. No, honestly, the way politics in North America is right now, a meteor taking us out might actually be for the best.
Then we don't have to feel it.
Yes.
Because we'd just be dead.
I mean, there's a reason that every presidential in election in the U.S. since 2008, I have made it a point to post the meme of giant meteor, whatever the election year is just ended all already.
But I mean, like for me, growing up since 2000, like me being young in 2001 when the Twin Towers went down, and then every single thing that happened afterwards. That's just what I grew up with, and it's like, the sky's falling, the sky's falling, the sky's falling, and it never fucking does. And I'm just like, whatever, I'm just living my life, and if I get fucked, I get fucked.
Yes.
Whatever.
End of the world is an amazing thing.
Yes.
I quote all the time, much to her chagrin. Don't we all?
But then it wouldn't be worth as much.
Eh.
Supply and demand.
Oh well. Think of all the extra art you get to see. Yeah. All right. Fighting Energy, Elgium, Meltan, Nuzleaf, Mincino, Roserade, Excadrill, Keldeo, Reverse Hollow Delmise.
I love that one.
Oh.
That's such a good card.
Mm-hmm. And I love how the entire card is a never-ending story reference.
Yes. I love it. It is Grandpa.
Yes.
But isn't he like not like safe to
and
be with
Koraidon
kids?
these nuts.
Isn't he like not safe to be with kids like due to his background or something? Grandpa?
I don't recall the Pokedex for Drampa.
Oh, why you do them upside down?
It prevents any chance of dust falling directly into the card.
I put it this way.
I normally did. I only started doing it that way because I saw Will do it the other day. It's like, aha, that makes sense.
Okay, but you do it this way, and it always stands this way. How does dust get in the top?
Hmm?
Okay.
It's either way.
I mean, you do what you want, but I'm like, wait a minute, we haven't been doing it that way. Do I have to redo all of them? That's what went through my brain.
Nah.
Gib.
Hey, Made in the Stars. Welcome in.
Like, we're not super integrating by any means, but like,
I just want to keep it looking nice. I'm not huge into. I'm not like I've never actually sent anything off to grading.
no.
I may at some point consider doing that, but just it's not a priority for me at all. Especially with PSA just increased their prices again, and
See?
right, and the other issue is yep, yeah, they're no longer doing international, which for me doesn't necessarily matter. But they also significantly increased the turnaround time. They went from a 45-day guarantee on most things to a 65-day, which still is not as bad as it was during the height of the pandemic. At one point, they were what, like 5 months behind.
No worries. Crashing out all night. Feel that. I'm eepy. I slept pretty good last night too, much to your dismay.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, it was only an issue because like your mask was leaking, and because of that, you were storing a bit. I mean, and throwing a pillow over my head solved that super quick.
I just couldn't
Blanket burrito, yes.
couldn't get comfy, so I have to shove my face in my pillow and it moves my mask.
Well, glad you're good now. All right, so Metal Energy, Grubbin, Varoom, Drifloon, Clink, Talonflame,
Hey.
Kofu, Mewtwo, Reverse Hollow Tornadus, Reverse Hollow Salazzle, and Noctowl.
Yeah, I like it's just half my face in the pillow because of the way I have to like sleep because of my back and my like SI joint issues. Like I showed you I think a TikTok of like the different sleeping habits of like someone who's hypermobile and I'm like me on Monday, me on Tuesday, me on Tuesday part 2, me on Monday part 2.
Yeah, pretty much. There have been a few nights where I've had to like try to gently reposition you so I could actually get into bed. It's fine. I may at work.
Well, it'll work once we get my bed over here because we'll have a lot more room.
Oof.
Ouchie. See, but I'm not like that. I don't like kick people or hit people in my sleep on purpose. Like, I just thrash like a fucking fish out of water some nights.
All right, so Fire Energy. Watrel, Excadrill, Quaxwell, Morlo, Koraidon,
These nuts.
Ninetales, Callbell,
That's not what they
well, Reverse Hollow Togekiss, Larvesta.
not.
I think we got this one.
We do.
Duplicate.
Yes. No, I remember that one because I
Yes.
was like, oh my god,
It's adorable. And everyone's statistically the least favorite Pokemon, Rabska. Rabska and Rellor.
Hold on, let me do it the way you want to do it now.
It's fine. 2 hits out of this tin already. That's solid. Like
Slightly
full art hits.
Hi, B2.
Hey, B2. Yeah, that is fair.
No, I was saying for this one, because when you say call bell, I think of the ones in the hospital.
Right.
I'm like, that's not what they look like. If this is what they looked like, I would have smashed all of them or taken them away from my patients. Been like, find another way.
Your firing always looks kind of wild. All right. We have Water Energy, Mesprit, Scatterbug, Bouffalant, Phoebus, Ninetales, Callbell, Quavacle, Reverse Hollow Rabska, Reverse Hollow Landorus, and Cofagrigus.
You got the hard name packs, and I'm happy. Because half of these I wouldn't have pronounced it the way you pronounced it.
All right.
So, a reminder to everyone, this Iono's Bellibolt EX container thingy mabobber has 6 packs. It comes with figurines and a sticker, as well as obviously the Iono's Bellibolt EX card, promo card, and the Iono's Tadpole card.
Nailed it.
So that's the sticker, and then those are the figurines.
These would actually probably be cool, like especially because Destined Rivals is getting another box like this, but it's with Cynthia and Garchomp. But it'd be cool to like get a bunch of these after they start releasing more of these. Like get them all on like a shelf with like some backlit like LED lighting behind them on a shelf.
Can we? Especially when I move in, and we could put all of my stuff up there too.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever that happens. Listen, Linda. No, because I have a bunch of Mega Block Pixel Pokemon ER like art, and I want to put them up, and I also have my Pokemon poster that my tattoo artist made
Yes.
that would look cool with LEDs too.
Oh yeah.
And then I have my Switch canvas that one of the kids drew that my doctor got
Yeah.
me from when, I think she went to, was it Oregon or was it Washington? I don't remember. But anyways, I have a lot of cool shit.
Yeah.
And our little spear Pokeballs with the etched inside.
Yes.
Because I have a Leafeon and...
I have an Eevee from a friend.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
All right. Fighting Energy. Pantump. Oh, nice.
Ooh.
Vulpix. Brokey. Darumaka. Mawile. Bouffalant, Crabominable, Hooper,
Y'all, you hold up. No, just wait. Quiet, Tokes. Just wait. Just wait. Hold on. Here, you do your card thing. How the fuck are we gonna do this? Okay. Ugh. Just wait. I'm gonna borrow this.
Yes.
Excuse me. I just got a tattoo of my drawing of LeChonk named La Lunch, and it's a BLT sandwich.
And that is actually an emote on her Twitch channel. Yes.
It was between that or Weed Cat. It was between that or Stoned Weed Cat. And I'm like, you know what? If for some reason work, like, whatever. I know, but I'm a nurse. I don't want that tattooed on me and accidentally shown type of thing. But, no, this is literally my emote in my Twitch, and then this was the other.
Yes. They are phenomenal.
I drew them.
Yeah. She is an amazing artist. All right. So we have Paradox Rift. Let's see if we keep going with the hits, because good lord tonight.
You got most of them. Okay.
All right. Grass Energy. Flamigo. Yeah, absolutely. Porygon. Seadra. Magby. Screamtail. Technical Machine. De-Evolution. Explode. Reverse Hollow Luxurious Cape. What?
You just got Larvesta.
Yes. Moth Meat Lamp. Where is Phoenix at?
Phoenix! You probably aren't listening anyways.
Golisopod.
Wow! I haven't seen a future or an ancient full art yet. This is my first one.
Nice.
Because I don't think...
Probably on Unite, yeah. That's right.
Yeah.
Right, she's been getting back into that.
Do you have any more packs, or was...
Oh, yeah. No, I still have more.
Oh.
I still have 4 more.
Oh, I thought those were all empty.
No, I have 4 more packs.
Damn!
Well, because that tin had 5.
I told you, you're getting all the hits tonight. I only got these 3, and we have these 2 already.
Just gets the Pika. Wouldn't that be friggin' something? There is a Surging Sparks pack in here.
Yeah. We gotta figure out what the hell that Pokemon's name is, by the way. That one. It's Matcha something, rather.
Sinitcha or something, I think.
Yeah. Well, because we kept getting it in the 4 packs, and we just look at each other like, please help me out.
Because I have never actually... Sinitcha, okay, yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah, because...
Sriracha.
Because, yeah, because I never actually bought the Scarlet Violet DLCs. I actually quit playing, like, right after I beat the main story.
Yeah, you did.
because there were enough things in the game that just really ticked me off enough to just make me just not want to keep going with them. All
I
right.
think this is dying.
Mine should still be good for a while.
I mean, I have a ton more, but
Mhm.
it's on its last leg.
For sure. It wouldn't be a shock if they are kind of tinkering with something like that. I mean, there's been rumors that they've been kind of experimenting with stuff behind the scenes for a while with something like that. As far as, I
I
mean,
don't think so, but that
Z
would be cool.
ZA definitely is not going to be open world because you have to remember that most of what you're doing is within the confines of one city.
True.
But that's honestly probably great because doing everything inside a city means that you're not rendering stuff very far away that often, meaning it should actually be less taxing on the hardware, and it means that like Switch 2 should have zero issue running it. Yeah,
I was on the fence about
Arceus.
Arceus. I liked it for what it was. I hated that we barely got new Pokemon.
And what we did get, they cursed us with Enamorus, so I mean that was definitely a point against them. All right.
All right.
So, lightning energy. Yes. I don't think I've ever met anyone who actually likes that design. Ipom, Darumaka, Corfish, Grookey, Mightyena, Iron Bundle, Festival Grounds, Poltergeist, Reverse Hollow, Monkey Dory, Reverse Hollow. Speaking of garbage,
Speaking of,
it knew we were talking crap about it.
Like, listen, bitch. Sup, just want to remind you that I'm a piece of shit. Be gone, thoughts, go away. I'm a man of God. It's a old what was it? Was it Musically at that point, or was it TikTok? I don't remember.
I don't recall.
Anyways, but no, I agree with you. I honestly miss playing Pixelmon and oh, what's the other one now? Cobblemon or something. That, you know, obviously fuses Minecraft with Pokemon, and I loved it way more because you could go to the different regions and you could get the different gym badges and you could collect the different Pokemon within each biome and everything, and I loved it. You did open a Jungle Unlimited pack, wound up getting a printed on an angle non-hollow Wigglytuff.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I mean, sometimes those misprints are
Even worth more. Ah.
makes sense.
Understood.
I have a good chunk of fossil. It's certainly nowhere near a complete set, but it's
Honestly,
mostly
think we have a complete.
no. I'm fairly close with celebrations.
Yes.
Honestly, with everything I have for celebrations back there, I probably
You
am
probably
sitting
have it.
on
Yeah.
a complete
Like,
set,
I
but
don't know. The giant Pikachu.
yeah, Jungle was a
and
wild set.
2 boxes and the lunchbox. And you got a bunch of 151 stuff still.
Not a ton of 151, but
Well, you've got the premium, and then you've got the binder set, and I think there's, I don't know what that one is behind the Eevee, the metallic Eevee, but
oh, absolutely, that would have been a fantastic chase.
right.
Right.
What is
Fighting
this
energy.
What pack is this?
This is Sparks.
Okay.
So if we're gonna get the Pikachu, this would be where we get the Pikachu. Just saying.
What about Brockachu? What about Brockachu? Another emote that I shamelessly made. It was based on the figurines my mom got that was not officially licensed by
Yes.
Pokemon, so they were all derpy as shit.
Right. Fighting energy. Larvesta. Mankey. Execute. Swablu. Babiri Berry.
Try saying that 8 times fast.
Iron Bundle. Surfer. Wochien. Dino. Dialga.
Wow. Reminds you of what, B2?
Hopefully a Lily's Clefairy in these two journey togethers. That would be a wild pull.
What kind? I have drawn Paper Mario.
All right. Fire. That's Remoraid. Carablast. Kecleon.
You only need one more of those in Pogo.
Yes. Torchic. Maractus. Shinsino. Toadscruel. Reverse Hollow Furret. Reverse Hollow Hops Cramorant. And Magmortar. All right, this is the last pack we actually have to open tonight.
I love this Torchic art though.
Yeah.
The field of flowers.
That Torchic art is pretty solid.
He's so cute. He's so cute. Honestly, I probably won't play it. Because I don't even think I've turned on my computer in 8 months. So we'll see.
Yes. Water Energy. Oricorio. Ends Purloin. Professor's Research. Cutie Fly. Right, Lily's Cutie Fly. Articuno. Pulled the full art for this in Japanese the other night.
Yeah.
Postwick.
That's what it was.
Cloth. Reverse Hollow Hop Snorlax. Oh, hey, it's Noibat again.
Is that the third one?
I think so. I think this is the third
sure
Noid.
It's the third in English,
Yeah.
too, right?
Mm-hmm. I think so.
That's so funny.
This card likes me.
I don't mind it, though.
Oh, hey.
Hey, and Snorlax.
Hops Snorlax.
Yeah, whatever. Trainer. Thank you. I'm like, wait a minute. How cute. But wait, I feel like we have this.
Yes.
Again.
Yes, that card seems to like us.
I mean, it is a very pretty card.
Mm.
I'm not complaining.
For sure. It is definitely a great card.
That's it, right?
Yep.
Oh, we did good.
Mm-hmm.
You did good. I didn't really get much. How you organize them to...
I don't really for this part. All right. So let's review. Bravo. All right. So let's review the hits we got tonight. Salamence EX from Journey Together. We got the Volcanion EX from Journey Together. We got the full art Larvitar from Obsidian Flames. Of course, the promo card from the Kyogre tin. And the promo card from the Iono's Bellibolt EX box. We got the Lechonk from Obsidian Flames. We got the Slitherwing from Paradox Rift. We got the Drampa from Temporal Forces. We got the Larvesta from Surging Sparks. And we got the Noibat from Journey Together. Honestly,
The third one.
yes, the third Noibat. Honestly, for the amount of packs we pulled, the hits tonight were insane.
For sure.
Like, we actually had amazing luck tonight.
But that's because you are here with me. Aww, how cute. But yes. Yeah, I mean, you had most of the hits tonight. I will give you that.
I chose wisely.
I'm pretty sure you actually took mine, the one that I picked in the store. But when you went to check out, you scanned.
No, I grabbed.
Because mine was on the bottom.
Yeah, I grabbed
You
the one
grabbed
on
the
top. Oh, I'm definitely sure I grabbed the top.
I don't care. They're your cards anyways. I'm just being silly.
Oh, you.
See, I told you. I'm your shiny luck. You see why?
All right.
I take.
So, we are going to pivot.
Pivot. As Rob's stream would say.
And we are going to get set up to chill and relax with some TCG Card Shop Sim.
I know I said I'd organize cards.
But now you're Eevee.
No. But I definitely need to sit in a different chair. So I'm going to go upstairs.
Okay.
And probably do some crafty shit or put together one of the final Pokemon pixel art things.
Sounds like a plan.
I'll have you up as normal on the TV.
Okay. You too. All right.
Bye, chat.
Ladies and gentlemen, and all my NB friends in chat, the ever lovely Wolfbay. All right. So now I need to shift a few things around. 80,000 programs open to do this. So we are going to, because I figure TCG Card Shop Sim, most of my audience tends to enjoy it because it's a nice chill stream. And I figure this would be much more enjoyable than watching me get real salty at Balatro or anything like that. Cool. So let me... The other night was funny. I was playing this after we opened some packs. And at one point, the category only actually had 7 people streaming, including me. And I was the only non-VTuber in the category. I have a bunch of code cards that I have to figure out what to do with. I've been scanning them all into TCG Live, but the reality is just I haven't had the time to dedicate to actually playing the cards. So I haven't decided if I want to keep doing that or if I want to sneak them into like my TikTok uploads and whatnot as a thing to watch out for to incentivize people watching the entire video. Okay. Uh, and of course, we go right into an ad break. All right, so they are cooking right along. I think they actually may have just gotten done with restocking, or they're getting or they're pretty close. And then I need to take a look, see what I need to order, and then we'll take a look at possibly adding some extra products in. We are getting to where we could get the legendary Destiny packs. But I think I'd be more inclined to try to just finish off getting all those. I could certainly expand out playmats more, or expand out comics, because I've got a lot more comics I could get to. But I don't feel like the comics are always the big hitters. Definitely have more figurines I could get. That'd be pretty cheap. Nice. Brewers taking the lead against the Diamondbacks. I'll take it. All right, cool. They are done with that, so now I can see exactly what all I need to get. I'm going to wait on getting those because I need to clear out what got accidentally piled into that. So comic 4, but we also need 2 of those. Okay. We need a collection book. We need Wispo and Chiron. Cool. Okay, we need red dice box. Honestly, the restock's not too bad today. So far. Alright, so we need 4 basic boxes. How are we out here? Are we actually low out here too? No? Oh, cool. We are actually full. Neat. Okay, so we need an epic box. Need a basic destiny and 3 earth. Earth decks have been nuts lately for some reason. And then water decks. Cool. One of these and one of these. One of those. We need a legendary, another legendary box. I think that's it from that vendor. We're good on those. So we need three of 2. I should probably check because it seems like this one's been okay. Yeah, we need an extra one of these for sure. All right. Did I pay bills already? Yep. I've already paid bills. So we can absolutely get a new item. See if I can find them. Yeah, that looks like it. Perfect. Oh, they must have already gotten to... Yep. Cool. Pricing's already been done. Cool. We are very close to being able to get this show on the road. How we doing, chat? Hard speed the Phillies. Let's go. Eee. All right, cool. So I think they are ready. Man counter. Man the counter. Man counter. Yeah, it would be fairly easy for me now to get a fifth staff person. Cool. Oops. Almost put the wrong person on counter. There you are. Because yeah, if I wanted to get, because I could hire Lauren here. The reality is it would only take me about 2 days to really get to where I could do that. And I could throw her on restock or throw him on restock. Either way. That should keep it where I pretty much can do whatever I want. Before we get going, though, load this up. This way we have some packs to open. won't be able to fully stock the cabinets, but this will be over half of the cabinets stocked. Because 3 boxes will fill 2 shelves, and there's 8 shelves. So for those who aren't good at math, that means it takes 12 boxes to fully fill this thing up. Keep hitting the wrong button. Out of practice, man. Okay. I guess I've just decided to choose violence, and I'm going to just throw everything this stream. And now we're open. Hey, he's asking way below market. So let's stall. And now we stall. Oh, by the way, chat, we're stalling. Perfect, that's what we need. Wow, he actually did come down from that. Okay, so we got that way below market. I'm okay with doing that just because it fills out the master sets so that when we do eventually pull another one or get another one, that second one is just automatically going on the table. It just accelerates that process a little bit more, especially if we can get the one for well below market. Wasting my time. Okay, so what do we need? Reds. What? Oh, yeah. That's fine. Perfect. Okay. Asking above market. Let's see if we can go below. I don't think she's gonna go. Okay. We got for a little bit below market. That's fine. Okay, so red and blue dice. Do that. 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 Definitely need to get more packs open here soon. Because we could do that with like $10, $11 cards for ages, but it's definitely not the most efficient use of our time. Feels like we're keeping up on the restocks fairly well. For what, epic packs? Okay. I thought. Okay, nope. Let's see here. Oh, what do you want? Below market, that's fine. Magnetic holders. Okay. That cleared out in a hurry. All right. Keep moving right along. Yep, that's right. What do you want? The real question is, can we get it below? Asking about market rate. Okay. Took it for significantly under market. I can live with that. Ooh. Legendaries. We'll do that. Do you want asking way above market, so that say this is gonna go nowhere? Yeah. No way, Jose. Basics. Do that. Do that. It's stuck on the door. A little bit under market. Cool, that's fine. Okay, we are straight up out of those. Okay, we need legendary. Basics. No. Why does he keep focusing on this one when the others are way more out of stock? Oh. That was actually a little insane. Customer wants a card I don't have. Me too, bro. Me too. Okay. All right. All things considered, actually a decent day. We just spent a lot of money, but that's fine. Stock. That price. Restock. All right. So while they are restocking and setting prices, we're gonna rip some packs. Okay. We're off to a decent start as far as getting some stuff to sell. All right. What do you think, Pat? Chat? You know what? Okay. That's a duplicate, so that's gonna be on the table. That pretty much covers one of the boxes just on that card. Okay, cool. Okay, they are still working on things. Cool. $344. So that is over a case paid for just on that one. Cards like us tonight. Nice. Okay. We are getting stuff to sell. Considering just this one case is paid for almost 3 cases, everything said and done. Okay. We take those. Yeah, we're easily gonna turn like a 500-600. We're easily gonna turn probably like a $700-800 profit on this box. This box has been good. Well, more like 400 or 500 profit as far as just straight up profit. As far as things on the table, yeah, probably about 700-800. Okay, one case down. Nice. Okay. One second, chat. Let's see. Well, that one was kind of garbage. Ew. Okay. Finally got something sellable. A little bit of a rough patch there. Okay. Man, started off really good. We definitely cooled down a little bit. All right. So they are done there. Looks like we're pretty full up. So we can definitely go ahead with restocks. I see I need to do a little bit of condensing, though. We can do that. Do that. Making sure we don't have any other super obvious issues for that stuff. Okay. So go and almost where we can fix that error. Cool. So not a lot of needs on that front. Like 2 things of the bat. Good on everything there other than top lords, which I gotta get from the other vendor. All right, so we need all the dice but white. Red dice boxes. Okay. I think that covers all that shelf, actually. Two boxes of those. One of epic. Legendaries. And one of the... Okay. All right, so 2 regular, 1 epic, 1 legendary. Good on all those. Wind decks. Two rare destinies. Fire and earth sleeves. Those. Oops, actually. One of those. Okay, I think everything else is actually from the other vendor. We need 2 system gate 1s. 1 mafia. One of these. Top loader. All right, and I think that's... Okay. Let's let them do their thing. And let's keep opening packs. Ooh, terrible pack. Okay, moving right along. Okay, that's something at least. All right, moving right along. Yeah, not getting a lot worthwhile. Ugh, another terrible one. Okay, got a little something there at least. I don't know, chat. Maybe this will just be the card rip restock. What we want to sell type stream, since we haven't really done this in a hot minute. Okay, gives us a little something. Okay, we can work with that. 178. We can certainly work with that. $45. Okay, gives us something. $30. Okay, 44, we take that. 45, okay. Now we're getting somewhere. 917. 917 duplicate. So that's a grand that'll be on the table. That's huge. That's 3 of these cases. And then some. Okay. I don't hate this. Okay. Okay. 145 full art. And that's actually a new card for us. We don't see too many of those, so that's good. Is that Paldean adventure chest behind me to my left? Asked Adrian Sanchez. The answer is yes. Yes, it is. One of a fair number of sealed things I've got chilling out. Kind of hard to see, but in back I've got a lot more of my sealed collection and whatnot. Couple of celebrations, ETBs, and things like that. Okay. $34. Okay, that's not terrible. Okay. Okay, 125.40 full art duplicate, so that'll be about 140-ish on the table, so that's not bad. Ooh, terrible pack. Okay, I'm happy with that. You know, 140, so about 155 on the table, so the last two full arts, I mean, that pays for another case. Okay, 33, not bad. Okay. That pack liked us a little bit. Okay, cool. I know I've pulled a few of those, so that'll make it much easier to stock just because I could slap down several of them at once. Okay. $145 full art. I'm pretty sure it's one that we've actually pulled this batch already as well. Nice. Yeah, pretty much we're just trying to get things to sell on the table. And we've definitely been doing that. After this hand of cards, we're down to 3 cases worth left. Hey, keeping it rolling. This is also nice because this is a lot of shop XP too. Yeah, another 45. Another 45. Nice. Okay. That certainly works. We'll finish up these. We'll get the table set. We'll run the day. Cool. Nice. Okay. $73 full art. So that'll be a little bit over $80 on the table. Ghost card. All right, our first ghost card pull of the night. Pretty sure I've got this one too. Yep, so that's a duplicate ghost card. I actually don't remember if I've been keeping or selling off my duplicate ghost cards. I know I've gotten a couple of them. Okay, 51. We take those. Ghost. Nope, actually... No, I definitely have been getting rid of duplicates. I know a couple of these lower ones, I've gotten a couple of them before. Honestly, this one in the black and the white in the white version, honestly, might actually be my favorite looking one. Oh yeah, we got a good amount of stuff put on the table. Okay, that's a pull. 1121. It's a new one. So it's not going on the table, but hey, that's a good new one to pull. It's a lot of shop XP too. Whee! I would love some hot tea. Earl Grey, I think, if I've still got some. I think I do. No, just plain. Thank you, dear. Yeah, 45. We'll take that. Ooh, this may actually be the worst pack of the night. 497. That one almost said hold my beer. 33 and an 18. Okay. Okay. Nice. Okay. Last stream we pulled a 12 grand card. Certainly nothing remotely close to it so far. $54, okay. Nice. All right. We're pretty much in the last case of the 7 that we bought. 178? Okay.98. Another rough one. All right, 48 packs left. 246. Duplicate. Okay. Jade of the Dawn coming in with the raid. Welcome in. How's it going, Raiders? Welcome in. Hello, Raiders. Thank you for tuning in tonight. I am Boris. I do primarily a mix of Pokemon and Destiny 2 content, but I also do some variety content such as TCG Card Shop Sim. I stream primarily in the evenings, at least US evenings. And I've got a small but fairly active community. It's a little bit late for some of them, though, so having a nice casual stream. Earlier in the stream, we were actually opening Pokemon cards. Oh, nice. Yeah, I've been on and off into Pokemon TCG since I was a kid. I mean, I had my first Pokemon cards when I was in 5th grade, so... Alright, and yeah, to answer the question, yeah, we got some decent pulls. Alright, so we got, of course, with the glare on from the screens, it's a little tough to see. But we got the Noibat from Journey Together. We got the Larvesta from Surging Sparks. We got the Drampa from Temporal Forces. We got the Slitherwing. And that is all from Paradox Rift. We got my partner's personal favorite, I think, of the night, the Lechonk from Obsidian Flames. Of course, and then of course we opened up the Iono's Bellibolt EX, the premium collections that released with Journey Together. Of course, we have the promo Bellibolt EX from that. Uh, and then we also got in a Volcanion EX, the non-full art Salamence EX from Journey Together, and we also got the full art Larvitar from Obsidian Flames. So yeah, actually some really yeah, for the amount of packs we actually opened, wound up being 18 packs, and we pulled all that within the 18. So yeah, we were spitting fire tonight. Yeah, it was absolutely solid. So how was your stream? What were you streaming tonight? Okay. I have some friends that okay, cool. 106 50 106 full art duplicate, so we'll sell that one. Yeah, I've never personally played LoL. I the closest I ever got to LoL was playing Heroes of the Storm back in the day, but I do have some friends that do play LoL every now and then. So TCG Sim must have been your decompression from that. Yeah, that's fair. I feel like that describes a lot of LoL players where they will do that and then that. Been trying to learn TFT. Okay. TFT being Team Fortress 2, I'm assuming. Oh, Team Fight Tactics. Okay. Yeah. Well, once you said it, I remembered. Oh, yeah, that's a thing. Ooh, 187. And it's a duplicate, so that'll be an easy sell. Okay. Yeah, I play I've played this on and off. I'm on day 170, but like played for a while, then really didn't play for a while, then kind of slowly came back to it on and I come back to it on and off. I don't play it super consistent. Otherwise, I'd be way further along. Definitely helped speed up my progress quite a bit. Couple like a week or two ago, when I ditched, finally decided to ditch all the playing tables and just be like, nope, you're not playing games here. You're only buying things, and that actually made a huge difference. I've been keeping one of everything just so I can build up a master set, but then if it's a duplicate, I'm selling it. Yeah, I think almost everyone does play tables at start, but I found that when I dump my play tables, I went from consistently being at like 10K a day to 13K a day for sales, dumping the play tables. And the reason for that is based on your physical size of your shop, what you can get, what you have in for inventory, and your shop level. Well, that determines the maximum number of people can be in your store. So if you have a bunch of people sitting down in the store eating up those spots as far as people who can be in there, and they're just sitting there for a couple hours, then you're getting like $10 off of them. You actually have a lot. You wind up getting fewer transactions per day, and you end up selling a lot less. So yeah, I ended up ditching the play tables because I actually had a decent number of play tables up. I got rid of them, and it was a night and day difference. Yeah, I found that once I got rid of those, that I immediately jumped up like an extra 15, 20 transactions a day, which is huge. All right, so we wipe those out. All right. Also, I don't know exactly what for sure. Like, I ended up saving up and just not bothered with the slow workers and pretty much just immediately saved up for faster workers. Like, what I did for recruiting. Whoa. Why is that? Let's where it's not cutting off. All right. So I ended up my first worker was I saved up for the very fast cashier just so he could just run register so I could do everything else. And then my second worker was the guy that was fast restock but slow cashier. So he started to handle a lot of the restock while Clark ran register. And then I ended up grabbing this guy as a second cashier and actually also have this guy now running cashier. So I'm running consistently 3 registers at once. And then this guy and I handle a lot of the restocking, but I am gonna start saving up and hire her and use her for probably a second restock, or I'll put her as third register and put him on restock, and then I'll have 2 very fast restockers going. So then I pretty much can just restock the singles table and open packs, and I can pretty much let them run everything else.
It is extremely hot.
Thank you so much.
Got a raid?
Yes.
Nice.
Thank you so much.
Of course. Love you.
Love you too. All right. Yeah, I found that this has been working out really well for me. I know some people have actually set this up and they're using this is like the play table room, but since I'm not doing play tables, there's no point. Yes, that was one of my partners, and she is absolutely amazing. All right, so let's reload the table here. Ooh, I actually got 2 of those during that batch. Neat. Yeah, this will be singles table should give me a decent amount of money today, that's for sure. Oh, that's right, because I have him currently set to pricings. All right, have a good night. Thank you for the raid, and we will potentially see you again. We'll see. Snacks are always good. Indeed. I try when I can. I've just had like one bad experience before where um kind of took a look at the stream before I rated in, but then after the stream realized that it was not a great stream to send my community to. So I tend to try to vet people I rate a little bit before I actually rate them. All right. So now that we are loaded up there, man the counter, man the counter. What are you doing? Man the counter. Cool. So they are assuming battle stations because we are open. No, that's fair. That's definitely fair. All right, already selling expensive singles. Glad to hear it.
Hello there.
Thank you for the follow. This game definitely has a little bit more of a learning curve than people think, but that's just because they're not forward with kind of how a lot of the behind the scenes mechanics work for things. So it is a lot of trial and error and figuring everything out. Ooh, sold one of the 271 cards already. Okay. Bats are popular tonight. What do you want? Okay. Let's see if we can get him well below market. Okay, just like that. He accepted 75 below market. I'll take that. Somebody just bought the $1,000 card. And it wasn't him. Man, we are rolling in it. Absolutely rolling in it. Oh, nice. Glad to hear it. Selling all the expensive cards today. We have sold most of what we started off on the tables here already. Like almost everything has sold. Yeah, we've already sold through the first 2 pages of cards. Can I, can I ask your hot take for something related to this game? Sure. Ooh, we finally sold that, like, $400 card. I think it depends, honestly. A lot of it depends on what you pull, for sure. Definitely, if you're pulling, like, the epic or legendary sets, it's a lot easier to pull higher ticket cards that will be more worth your time. Okay, red boxes. Okay. No. Yeah, it's friggin' 3 o'clock, and we've already done like eight or 9 grand today. Yee. Yeah, we've done like 9 grand, and it's only 4 o'clock. Okay, so let's go. Definitely need a restock on these. Red card boxes again. No. Okay. Don't think I have overstock of those at the moment. Yep. That's how this is going. I almost think that would be kind of a fun challenge run where like you can only sell like certain types of accessories, and then other than that, the only actual card products you can sell would be singles. That might be like an interesting challenge run to do. A yellow deck box. Ooh, friggin' bats again. God, I'm stuck between the trash can and the door. TCG Card Shop Sim Kaizo. Yes. Create a bunch of bullshit rules for it just to make it more obnoxious. Nope. Not doing that. Didn't I just put yellow boxes out there? Yellow deck boxes? Pretty sure I did. What do you want? Stop wasting my time. Yeah, check out that friggin' total we got going on. We started off the day with less than $3,000. Oh my god, the run on rare Destiny packs all of a sudden. Are we like out over here now? No, actually, I'm doing pretty good. Holy cow, I literally just restocked these. No. Almost a 17 grand day. Check that out. That's why. We did 5,500 from singles. And sold 101 singles today. Literally half of our customers bought singles. You set pricings. Restock. Oh, you are already over here. Restock. Okay, cool. So I can finally take this, shove it over there, and get rid of that mistake. All right, chat. I'm going to BRB and then give these guys some time to knock that out, see why I need to reorder, and then we'll go from there. BRB. All right, and I am back. Okay, they are still working on restocks. I need to redo the stockroom organization at some point. Not looking forward to that. While they're doing that, though, I can do this. They are still working on restocks. What? Okay, there it is. It looked like he had intentionally just left one empty. The real question, I guess, is probably going to be, do we go ahead and just kind of do things as normal? Do we go ahead and use the opportunity that we've built up a little bit of a surplus there to go ahead and hire a second person to do restocks during the day? Or do we use it to buy 12 cases of cards and just rip a ton? Even if I do that, though, I'm probably not ripping all of them tonight, because 12 going through and ripping 12 cases takes literally 2 hours, like 2 actual full hours. So we would be sitting here until like 1:30 in the morning my time ripping packs just to do that. Oh, cool. They are done. So now I can take a look. All right, anything super off that I need to address? No, not really. Cool. Love it. All right. So what do we need? We need... Now we can finally restock those without it creating an issue, so that's cool. We need 2 of those. 1 of those and 1 of those. We only actually need 1 of those for mats, which is kind of wild. That doesn't happen often. All right, we need yellow, green, and red. Actually good on all the dice for once. So we need epic packs, epic and rare case. One of those and two of those. And one of those. Fire and water. Those. Probably comic 1 and 2. Two of those. One of those. Okay. Need one of those. And one of those. Two more of those. All right. 7,200 in restock costs just from that. And then let's see. We're actually not doing bad on board game inventory for once. Always need one of those. Good on that. Magnetic holder, and that's all we need from that. Okay. We have 8,600 to play with. We could just straight up hire that extra person if we want to. Be an extra 500 in costs every day, which wouldn't be the end of the world. Okay. Okay. All right. So we have 2 very fast restockers now. So that should make that a lot easier. We are already rolling. Because now I am pretty much free to do anything I want and deal with these guys. Okay. Free cooking there. My 2 very fast restockers going. Ooh. Selling a ghost card, asking under market, and it was going to be a duplicate. And he accepted $100 below market. Nice. The 500 some odd dollar one already sold. That frickin' works. Can't keep things restocked. Yeah, this is mayhem. Hey. Epic packs actually need some attention. Yeah. Uh, even with the 2 very fast restockers, I'm still having to hop in on things. But I mean, that's probably a good sign. Good lord. What do you want? Cool. Below market, life is good. I hope they all like this card because that's what we're putting out. All right, where are we at with everything else? Okay. Which means we burned through 2 cases of those in one day. No shot, are we actually out of red deck boxes? All right. Yeah, enough of these, like, what the? Do that. Okay, asking under market. And we were able to get even better. Epic packs. Eee. All right. 13.5, and that was even with like $3,000 less singles sold. him on pricing. Let them restock the store, and then we'll see what all we're going to need. But I know we're going to need quite a bit. But if we end up having enough, I might go ahead and grab a bunch more cards to rip. Should also take a look. Okay. Adding the shop expansions into the stockroom would be fairly cheap at this point. Much less so with these. I wonder if adding deco actually does anything. Like, does it actually impact the shop sales? All right, so they've already completed the restocks. We're good on everything there. Good on everything there. Good on everything there. All right, so we actually don't have a lot of restock needs. Kind of weird. Actually, very minimal restock needs today. Are we going to need 2 or are we going to need 3? Just 2. Okay, all the rest is actually from the other vendor. So I need one of those. One of those and two of these. Yeah. That's all I actually need for restock. What? Smallest restock need I think I've ever had, at least any time recently. All right, so now $3,400 worth of these. Just a few. Whee! And then we do this. Whee! Yeah, I doubt we're going to go through and rip all these tonight, chat. simply by virtue of, like I said earlier, that actually would take 2 hours, like actual full hours. Crunchy. Cool. Well, so far not doing super great on this batch. All right. Okay, 33. Finally getting a little something. Okay, 143.87, and that's a dupe, so that's money on the table. 41, okay. We take those. Hey. Ooh, 233.32. And it's going on the table. Wait. Yeah. Okay. I wish you could toggle to change like how much a card had to be worth to trigger the notification. 42, okay. Very nice. Wow, garbage pack. $16.89. $26, okay. Nice. $45. Sweet. Okay. We can handle that. One shelf down. The sad part is after these 12 cases, I absolutely could get another 12 cases. 26, sweet. $40. About 35, okay. May not be landing a ton of huge ones at the moment, but we are at least getting stuff to sell. Garbage. Nice. Okay. We take those. Wow. Extra garbage. Okay. Oof. Extra garbage. I think the worst we've had tonight was like $4.50 or something like that. Okay. Okay. Almost 40 on that one. We take it. Okay. I think we'll try to get through this shelf and then we'll see what we want to do. 486 total garbage pack. Okay. That pack treated us well. Full full art 136.80. Easy money. Okay. Another full art within like 3 packs. We are cruising. Okay. How we doing, chat? We've had a lot of these packs where if it wasn't for like one card, they would be an absolute contender for worst pack ever. That one was close. All right. Let's go ahead and just get this set up. Oh yeah, that's right. I can just have him or not. See here. What can we get into? I did that with the 20%, and overall, yeah, it worked fairly well. I would say it was probably the only source of guest complaints as far as any kind of pricing. I was kind of debating going back to 20, but I haven't totally decided it. Also, how's it going tonight, Tiger Hockey? Welcome to the stream. Counter. Restock. And counter. Again. And the counter. Nice. Yeah, historically 20% rounded is what I've been doing. And mostly just I wanted to save some time and just let him do it, but because I do everything else in the shop 10% rounded, and that tends to work. I've found pretty much the best. But yeah, singles definitely can go higher. I don't think it makes too much of a difference, but I will say that my reviews went up by like 0.3, switching from 20% on the singles down to 10% on singles. And that was like the only change that was made. Yeah, I might do another test just for a few days, go back to 20% on these, and then kind of see if it makes a difference. Because in the meantime, since I switched that, I also switched everything to like even round elsewhere. All right. Everyone's at battle stations. Rock and roll. Okay. We take those. Easy money. Nice. Yeah, I was sitting at like 4.8 or 4.48 doing that same thing. And then switching that, and then also I got rid of all the play tables. That definitely made a big difference. You, my guy, are asking way above market. Okay, so he took well below market. That's fine with me. Okay. Asking way below market and it'll be a duplicate? How low can I get them? $86 below market. Easy. That'll be an extra $100 profit. Whoa. It is pretty impressive that even with the two fastest stalkers in the game, like, they aren't keeping up. So let's do this. Hey, Wolf. See. All right. Yeah. That said, it is about 12:30 my time, and I do work in the morning. So, let's see. I am going to have to go ahead and call it for the evening. So, with that in mind, I want to thank everyone for tuning in tonight. Great stream, good support as always. We got some great pulls opening up some Pokemon cards earlier in the stream. Let's take a look here. Let's see who we can drop. Hey, Carrie Greg, welcome in. Unfortunately, we are actually about ready to hop off stream for the night. Unfortunately, I do have to work in the morning, so. Wee. So, with that in mind, I did want to thank everyone for tuning in. We had a great stream. So, YouTube, I will catch you all later. You have a great rest of your night. And so, have a good one, YouTube. Talk to you all later. Yeah, you as well, Carrie Greg.